Welcome back to Farm Sim 22, and we're in Brazil. So we get a new crop with 2025. It's rice, and so I found a map that you can grow rice on, and I thought I'd give it a shot. So we're gonna do that today. If I can get everything running here. There we are. All right. Okay. I'm here. Except for there's no chat. Why is there never any chat for me to see? Okay, there it is. All right. Bill. Where are you, Bill? All right. I've lost my game. Okay, so this is the house in Brazil. Isn't it pretty? Nice, nice rug. Good, nice rug there. So I can either go out the front door, I guess, or I can go out the side door, the patio door. Is the patio door even open? Well, it is now. All right. Well, this is the farm. I got a crappy truck here, and I got probably crappy equipment, but I'm gonna go with it. I got a doghouse, dog bowl. I don't know if I have a dog. Is that it? What is that down there? Maybe I do. There's a dog down there. Bill says, "Hola." Where you at, Bill? That's a tiny house, but it looks like a pretty nice ranch. Let's see, it looks like we got some water here. There's the dog. Chicken pasture. Oh. So it's a chicken pasture. Does that mean we have chickens? It says we have 51. We have chickens. All right, and we must have to feed them something. What do they eat? Interesting. You got a sprayer. What's this? Hey, the light switch works. Sweet. Okay, we've got a tanker. We've got some kind of a corn header. Boy, that's ugly, isn't it? We got a washing station here. Although I have a different way of washing. Oh boy, it slammed me in the face. Okay, so we're gonna switch this thing out. This is not the one that I have. So we'll switch that out, but not right at the moment. We got a small plow. I don't know what the hell that is. Not quite sure what that is either. In bed with 2 bottles of water and a big effing laptop on my tummy. Are you sick? Does that mean that you didn't travel to the States? Because we've got somebody that lives here, has been here for the last 5 years, that I watch on YouTube. Her name is Ida. And she's a pretty strong gal. She's from Sweden, and she's home right now in Sweden. Went home for her first trip she's been on or hasn't seen her family for 5 years. Maybe you know who she is, Bill. I can't pronounce her last name. It's Hemfra or Hemfroth or something like that. I can't pronounce it. Be very, very soon in the U.S. All right, we're going to take a look at this. I'm waiting for somebody to come in, or anybody. Well, we got Bill here, but I mean, I'm waiting before we look at this map. Let's see. You know what I could do is I can come in here and turn flight mode on, turn running on. Okay. There are ducks here too. Do you have to buy ducks? I wonder. Is there ducks on here? Let's take a look. There is a guided tour. I was thinking about taking it. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of cheesy, but I thought I'd take it anyway. Let's see. We got pigs. We got sheep, goats. We have goats. 1 male goat, 2 lambs, 5. There's a ram and a young goat. Cow pasture. It looks like we've got animals already on the field. Oh, we do have ducks. Sweet. Okay, what do they eat? Doesn't say. Just grain. Okay. Chickens. Chickens also eat grain. All right. That's good to know. Ali, hello. How are you? I leave the rainy Sweden to I don't know what. Well, you never know in Oregon. Although where you're going is probably pretty sunny. Where I'm at is you never know. But in Kalama, Klamath, it's usually pretty summer, sunny in the summer. All right, so this must be a pigsty with pigs in it. There's the goats and the cattle, I guess. Or goats. Oh, we can milk the goats. Sweet. Yeah, Allie, this is Brazil. Jeremy, how are you? So this is the farm proper. We've already got animals. That's good. We have a couple of... Let's see here. Where are we? Okay, so we own this right here. And they're separate fields, I guess, but they're all in one. And I don't know what this is over here. I'm going to have to go look at that. It might be all together. This might be all together here. So let's take a look. Let me jump in the air here. Duck, duck, go. All right. So I think this is all part of Section 3, I guess. I guess they're not individual fields. They're all part of one field called 3. So, which is here. Now, this is rice, and you can see that the ground is flooded. So, ground is flooded. The other fields up here are just regular fields, I'm guessing. And I don't know what all these trees are for. I guess you can cut them down and make wood chips or something out of them. So, what do we got here? Is this lumber? I don't know what this is. some kind of furnace here. Got an office upstairs, I guess. Let's see what this is. Let's look on the map and see what it is. Where are we? I gotta figure out where I'm at. That's weird. I don't... Oh, here I am. Okay, so what is this? A lime production. BR warehouse for grain sales. Okay, so it's a grain sale and lime production. Interesting. That sounds like an odd combination. So this must be, I don't know, grain sale and there's the lime production. Oh, I see. This little unit here is for making lime, which is not going to work for me because I turn gravel off. I turn rocks off, so. Got rain in San Diego and San Antonio. That's weird. All right, well, let's get this show on the road. If there's people going to come in, they'll have to come in late. There is a slight tour when you first come on this map. It asks you if you want to take a tour, and I don't need one because it's just basic stuff on any map. You know how to put together a combine and get it started, and you know how to do that stuff. But I thought it might be fun to do it anyway, so I'm going to do it. So right now, the first one says that it's when you come out of the house. To your left edge of the field is a big green harvester. I don't think it's green. I think it's yellow. Head over there and touch the exclamation mark and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, we're going to do that. See, it's not green. Maybe they meant the green thing in the air. All right. Guide tour. This is one of the fields you own. From the very start, its wheat is conveniently grown to a stage where it can be harvested. Time for you to enter this combine harvester and get started. All right. Attach the header, which we can do by clicking on it. Wants us to unfold the combine, which we will do. This is not the best combine, but it's what you get. And then here we go. Wee-haw, it's dusty old wheat. Woohoo. And again, if you look to the right, that grass in between these two fields is actually higher than where we're driving because we're sitting down in the field because the field is flooded. So there's a little bit of a ridge all the way around the field to make it kind of like a sink or a tub. Okay, so far so good. Usually, however, you'll have a lot to do. So it makes sense to hire helpers on your farm. Whenever a job can be executed by a helper, It will be indicated in the top left panel. Hire a helper and take care of the rest of the field. All right, so there we go. We hired a helper. A helper will now take care of this job, and they are done, or the grain tank of the harvest is full. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, exit vehicle. So we're going to exit the vehicle. All right. And then it wants us to go back to the green line. Hi, Dennis. How you doing? Thank you, Dennis. Yeah, I'm doing good. Family's doing good. Everybody's happy, fat and happy. As soon as the harvester's tank is full, or even before that, you can unload its contents into a trailer. Hop on the tractor and attach the trailer to it. Okay, easy to do. Jump in here. Hit the A key and we're hooked up to the trailer. Drive next to the harvester on the left side, blah, blah, blah. It's all the same stuff. Start the tractor up. Now you notice that the rice has a windrow. That's kind of interesting. Now I do have, and you can see the water in the distance there on the field beyond the combine. You'll see that there's water. And if you watch, you can actually see the water that I'm driving on. And if I drive to the right, you'll notice I have to come up on a ridge. That's what's holding the water in. And there's a water culvert there between the two fields. Pretty interesting. Cowboy Trenton, long time no see. Hey, Cowboy, how you doing? All right, I'm gonna show you something here in a second. It wants us to pick up some of this grain, so. All right, now it wants us to go that way. So we're going to go that way. But before we do, I would think myself that if I was going to harvest, I would not harvest with water on the ground. So it doesn't tell you to do this, but I'm thinking that's probably a good thing. So let's run to the pump over here. Wherever the pump is, let's see. I think the pump is down here. All right, here's the pump. And they're getting the water from a river here. So if we run over here, and you'll notice there's a water pump here, and there's a pipe that goes down into the river with a buoy on it. So I think if we click on this, it should turn that water off. Let me see if I did. Okay, I think that turned the water off. It did. It turned the water off, and it there we go. Yeah, there's no more water. We've drained the water so we can harvest. All right, now we'll get back to the tour. What? What? What's Allie? Cat's orange whistling? Where's the Scottish dude? He's been late every week now. I don't know whether he's doing something. He turned notifications off. But I don't know. He's been late for quite some time now on coming on. Scorpion, I'm pretty sure, is at work today. So this week, Scorpion had to work in the building, so he's gone. Or he's at work. He may be watching, I don't know. But I doubt if he can come in when he's at work. Oh, what's this? Well, that's weird. Oh, it took the fence down. Sweet. Cool. So for those that are just coming in, this is a new map. I can't remember the name of it, but it's in the description, or it should be. We are in Brazil. Drinking beer. Maybe his mead is ready. There he is. Hi, Andy. Is your mead is your mead ready now? Are you drinking the mead? Oh, Allie, what Bill's talking about is Andy. Andy is Scottish, although he lives in England. He's been in England for what, Andy? 15 years. Andy lives in Devon, but he's actually Scottish. And I haven't seen Craig for a long time. Craig lives in England in the north, but I haven't seen him for a while. I hope he's okay. 25 years. Wow, it's longer than I thought. All right, there's some more rice on the left. We don't own that, though. And there's a flag there flying, and I think that's our property to the right. Yeah, so I didn't do anything but put the map in. When you put the map in and you start it up, you're missing 9 mods. But when you start to play the map, it'll come up and tell you that you need these 9 mods to play the game as intended. And they're all on Giant's page. So it asks you if you want to download them. You just say yes, it will automatically download them. And then you can enter the game and play it without any trouble. I did not change any of the equipment. I didn't buy or sell anything. This is what comes with the map, everything that I'm using, which isn't much. But anyway, here's the town. They got a Taco Bell, but they don't call it Taco Bell. They call it Mi Familia. And then there's a grocer, Y-Mart, instead of Kmart. Y-Mart. Why? Why, Mart? This is where I spend all of my time here at the grocery store, because they got little rides and little lawnmowers you can sit on over there. And all kind of stuff. There's a bakery. English? No, he's not. Alice says she likes you anyway. And he's milking the cows. All right, so I haven't checked this map out, so I don't know what any of these places are. That might just be another little farmhouse. We'll check everything out later. It's a coup. Did I miss it, or did Andy answer me about his mead? Okay, so this is where it wants us to go. So this, I'm guessing this is a sell point. Guided tour. This unloading station is one of the places on the map where you can sell your harvest. You can check the current prices of all products by opening the menu and going to the prices screen. Move the tractor so the trailer is located right over the pit. As soon as the unload symbol appears at the bottom of the screen, you can unload the wheat and sell it. So, for those of you that are new, just came in, this is a tour that you can take when you first start the map, and I decided to do it just for fun. So nicely done. Selling your crop is the main way to earn money as a farmer. Let's drive over to the shop where the final exclamation mark icon is located. The flashing diamond indicates it on your map once again. So I do have a mod in that lets me have things delivered to my farm, but I haven't installed it. Well, I haven't activated it. So right now, if I buy anything, it's going to go to this dealer we're going to. That must be the bio plant there. That must be the animal dealership to the right. Andy said, "Of course you did, Andy. You didn't need to. How long we've been playing this game? There's no need to do this. I only did it just for fun." This is the second time I did it. I did it about 15 minutes ago when I installed the map. There's a dairy. Look, there's village zombies. I missed the village zombies. I haven't played with village zombies for a long time. This is where you can sell vehicles and tools and buy new equipment. You can either visit the shop in person by activating the shopping symbol in front of the trigger, or by pressing the button shown below. And that's the end of this tour. Visit the help menu for more in-depth information. Good luck and have fun in the world of farming. Yeah, right. Okay. Well, I don't know what this stuff is. That is a dumping station, and this is for making rocks or something, gravel, maybe. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, we're over here. So let's zoom in here. Debris crusher, so we can throw debris in there. Shop selling station. Oh, okay. And a multi-station. What the hell's a multi-station? Is that for like lime and seeds and stuff like that? There's a vehicle shop. This is a gaucho restaurant. Why, it looked like a Taco Bell to me.
Yeah.
Cheers, Andy. There's a pizzeria. There's a bakery, a spinnery for wool, and a dairy. Okay, over here we got a gas station. a biothane station, and an electric charging station. Sale of coal pallets. Okay. And the grocery store. Got your cow dealer. Well, your animal dealer. You got your biogas plant and a biomass heating plant. Those are for the chips. You can bring your chips here and sell them. And selling station. Okay, that's just a regular grain selling station. Down here we've got Mr. Bales. It must be for selling straw. And Mr. Cotton Bales. Cotton bales and straw bales, I'm guessing. Okay. What else we got? This must be the lumber mill. Mr. Woods Timber. A coal factory. Another coal factory. Coal must be a factor here because they have a factory. Lime production. And BR warehouse for grain sales. So a grain selling station and a lime station. All right. Sweet. We've got pigs, sheep, ducks, chickens, goats, and cow pasture. Factory coal. Man, they do a lot of coal work on this field, it looks like, on this farm. All right, let's get home and see if we probably got another load of grain to deal with. Oh my God, Mr. Wood. Yeah, Mr. Wood is a morning person. Now you'll notice there are more rice fields around. They have their own water system. Right there you see it. It works a little bit different than mine. Mine has a big pump house. These are different. It's just got water flowing and you just turn it on. I don't know what the shovel's for, but you just turn it on here. There's another one. These guys are going to get pissed off at me because I'm blocking traffic. There was another one that I saw. That isn't ours. Right there. Yeah, that one right there. Okay, this one is not ours, and it's a little bit different. You notice that wood door right there, and notice that there's room on the bottom. That's where the water's coming from. Okay, so to make the water flow, this has to be open. If you click on this, it will close, and that stops the water. Now the flow of water stops going to the field, and the fields now no longer have water in them. But this isn't my field, so... Uh-oh, I broke it. No, it's broken. Oh, there it went. It's just delayed. Okay. So now you notice there's water in the field again. So, off we go. Mr. Wood. They call Mr. Wood Woody in the morning. Well, hello, Woody. You people are going to get me in trouble. Where's everybody at? Where's Tim? It is Tuesday, isn't it? I haven't seen Matthew or Tim today. I haven't seen Lori. Well, it's still kind of early. I've been on for a half hour. I think this is my field. Oh, shoot. I just ran into that guy. I think this is my field here. So let's see if I can figure out how to open this thing again. There's a sliding bar on this one, but there isn't on this side. So I'm thinking that what they do is this is one of those kind of fences that you grab it and pull it over. So let's see if I can. Okay, it opens in. So see, it just throws the fence over here. That's to keep the bad guys out, the undesirables. I'm assuming that's a Brazilian flag there. Yeah, we can't have these undesirables in here, so let's put this back up. How do you put it back up? Do I have to grab it over here? Uh-oh. I broke it. It's broken. I broke it. There it went. Now how do I get over it without ripping my whatchamacallers off? Ah! Get my crotch caught on the field there. On the fence. We're on the fence. Hey, it looks like we own a cornfield. We got, this field over here's got corn on it. It looks like it's ours. Lori's cooking something. That's what she do. That's what she does. So it looks like this map has the old, remember, was it in 17, Farm Sim 17 that we had these icons that you could click on to buy the field? Or something. Or something. Okay, so hang on a sec. All right, so I had Carol brought me Taco Bell for lunch, so I have a Baja Blast that I got. And I'm jonesing for it, so I'm not going to wait till 2 o'clock. And he says that thing tells me about the fields like I don't know it's a field. You know what I mean? Stupid game doesn't think I know what a field is. That stupido game. Who's driving a combine? Rob. Rob's working today. Another one that tells you about trees. Like you don't know what trees are. But you know what? I don't mind that kind of stuff. There are bound to be people out here that don't know, that have never played the game before. I like to figure things out myself. I don't like to be told, but you know, those are things you have to. Whoa! He tried to hit me. Okay, I definitely need new equipment. This stuff is crap. I'm telling you right now. A Valtra. Who would drive a Valtra on a farm? Maybe somebody that owns Valtras, I guess. All right, so I didn't put anything in this. I didn't put Maurice. I didn't put anything of mine. I just started the game, so we're going to go with this for a while. Well, for one thing, I don't have any money. Okay, now what is this? A rice husker. Really? Materials are missing. What kind of materials? Oh, it's already running. I didn't put anything in it. Somebody's... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's activated. I didn't do that. Oh, what is this? Okay, you put rice in it and you get... Wait, why is it... Oh. These are separate things. There's coal, there's lime, and there's rice. All right, I understand. Okay, so it's all set up. All we got to do is dump stuff in it, I guess. And it's going to husk the rice. Yeah, I figured that, Andy. I'm pretending I'm still on the tour. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Almost hit that down pipe. I might have to take that damn tree out. It's right in the road. And I've only got one tractor. I've only got $100,000. I'm hurting for money. So there you go. I've only got one combine, one tractor. I don't even know if I can. I guess I could lease another tractor. Hi, Lori. How's it going, girl? I'm doing rice today. I eat my rice with raisins in it. We eat rice for breakfast. We don't generally eat rice for meals unless we're at a Chinese restaurant or something and they serve rice. We don't generally eat rice for dinner. Well, for one thing, we don't know any recipes that use rice. We don't generally eat that, but we do make it for breakfast. Carol will steam rice with raisins in it, and we'll pour milk and sugar on it. Eat it like a breakfast cereal. We don't do that very often because you won't believe what that does to my blood sugar. Rice in itself, cooked rice, turns into what they call instant sugar. So I normally don't eat a lot of rice because I can't have that much sugar. But every once in a while, if I'm really hungry, and are they laying eggs? Is that what that is? Do we have eggs on this? By God, look at the size of those friggin' eggs. Okay, I can tell you right now, are those duck eggs or chicken eggs? I tell you right now, the eggs we're getting from the grocery stores nowadays look like robin's eggs. We used to get, a few years ago, we'd get eggs this big. I mean, huge eggs. Now they look like robin eggs. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that, Lori. Well, not to be one of those kind of people that hey, my scar's bigger than your scar, but you guys know our dog Chewy. He's not doing well either. We've got him kind of locked up in the bathroom because he can't hold his he's peeing and pooping and puking everywhere. He hasn't eaten or drinking anything for 2-3 days. He's 16 years old. It may be that his time's up, but we're kind of worried. We might have to take him into a vet, because we don't want him to suffer. But yeah, sorry to hear about your cat. Was this an old cat, or I mean, did it get attacked or something? I know that I've got a quicker picker upper someplace. Where in the hell is it? I know there's one around here. Rob's working on the combine, by the way, Lori. Just was her time, yeah. That must be a cold. "16 years of happiness," you say? Well, he's a good dog. We trained him from a puppy not to bark. Not that he doesn't bark. He doesn't bark like most dogs. He barks when he needs something. Like if he has to go to the bathroom or take a dump, he will bark if he can't get our attention. But before he barks, like if we're in bed and in the morning and he has to go out, he comes to the bottom of the bed, comes into the room, and he does this hoof. It's like a snort. And then if that wakes us up, it does. If it doesn't, he does it again. He snorts. I can't copy it, but you got the idea. It's like a loud sniff, only it's got a little bit of a not a bark, but it got a little bit of a throat sound to it. So it's kind of funny. And then if that doesn't get our attention, then he will give out a bark, just one bark, and we take him out. Normally, we don't have to get to the bark because both Carol and I are very light sleepers. But yeah, other than that, he doesn't bark. Unless it's an emergency. If he can't hold it, he'll bark because he wants our attention right away. When he was real young, we taught him to go to the door, and he would go to the door and stick his nose to the door when he had to go. But the problem was we're not always in the room to see him at the door. So then he started the snuffling business. Mr. Snuffleupagus. Where's my field? Okay, it's that way. I think I can go this way. Yeah, notice the roads are high because this is rice. They're rice fields, and they sit low so that you can flood them. So we're kind of sitting up here. John, how are you? I missed John come in. Did I miss John coming in? Because I don't see him. Twitch is going, I guess, as well as YouTube. Yeah, we're definitely not getting any more pets because it's too hard on us. You know, we're getting old, and we need our sleep. The older he got, he wants to get up at 5 o'clock, and then he's up every hour, and we don't get any sleep. So. Oh, looks like Rob's got a full load. Hang on, Rob, we're coming. I only have one tractor, so, and I don't have any money. Got $100,000 and no equipment, so might have to cheat. There's John. Hey, John. Matthew's in the house. Matthew, I started soup du jour early today because I had a Taco Bell drink, and I didn't want to wait. Baja Blast. Carol told him that I mentioned Taco Bell and the Mountain Dew Blast on the live streams. They were getting free advertising, she told him. Let's see what Rob looks like. Rob's bald and black. What? It's not racist. I'm just stating the facts. He is bald. Man, I tell you what, the way the world is going right now and things that are happening and all the junk that's happening, I'm thinking about reactivating my. I'm a ordained minister, but I haven't done anything for years and years and years, and I was never active. I just wanted to be ordained. I used to have a photography studio, and so I wanted to be ordained just in case I needed to be able to do a wedding. So I've been ordained for many years now, but I haven't practiced it. But by God, I'm thinking about it. By God, I'm thinking about starting up my own little church, and the world's coming to a close, I think, with the junk that's going on nowadays. Where's that thing I just used to husk these rice? There it is. I'm lost already. This tractor doesn't turn very good. Maybe it's the trailer. I'm not anymore, Allie. I used to be. I used to have a photography studio in my youth. And mainly, I started off mainly doing weddings and anniversaries and things like that for another photographer. I was a freelance photographer. And there was a local photographer in Yakima, Washington. He was a pretty big deal. His business was pretty large. But he hated doing weddings and things like that. He liked to do the sit-down portraits in his studio. So he would hire me and another guy. There was another freelancer around the country, and he would just call us up and say, "Hey, I've got some people that want to do an anniversary in the backyard this weekend. Are you interested? And I said, sure. So I would take the job, and I would just give him a small percentage. But what that did for me is he would let me use his studio. So he had a large dark room in his studio, and so I had access to all of his equipment when I needed it, as well as getting paid, for doing the weddings and things that he didn't want to do. But I was freelance. I didn't work for him. I worked for myself, and that was many years ago, many years ago. And then at one point, I had my own studio, sit-down studio, and I also had one of the very first 1-hour photo machines, and that did really well until they started putting those 1-hour photo machines on every corner. Then there were too many of them, and any one of us couldn't do enough business to keep it going because we were stealing business from each other. So that didn't last very long. I finally got out of the biz. But at one point, I was official rodeo, the official photographer for the Toppenish, the Yakima Indian Nation Rodeo. And that was fun because I used to be able to go in and get the action shots in the arena. And I had a couple clowns around me to protect me in case I got in the way of a bucking bronco or something. They would jump in like Secret Service and save my life. It was pretty fun, though. Do I play Warhammer? No, I don't. I used to play World of Warcraft, but I've never played Warhammer. Yeah, I still got all my equipment. Although, again, remember, I'm 71 years old. When I did photography, we didn't have digital any damn thing. It was all film. That's why I needed a dark room. We were a long ways away from any kind of digital camera. So I don't even know if they sell film anymore. Wow, that's pretty good, MM. Are you, is your channel just Warhammer? Are you just doing Warhammer, or do you play other games? I was pretty much self-taught. I started out just having a cheap camera, and I did black and white. I had my own equipment for darkroom, but it wasn't color. It was black and white when I first started. And later on, I started doing color. And then most of the stuff that I shot personally were slides, because slide film was so much cheaper. So was the processing was so much cheaper. I could shoot 1,000 shots for the price of like one roll of film. I mean, so I did everything in slide. And then if it was something that somebody needed a portrait from, or a picture, I'd just take the slide in and have it produced into a print. Much easier, much easier to do it that way back in the day. It's a lot easier to store them too. A Kojak with a Kodak. I'm not Telly Savalas. I got hair. It's funny when you go back and look at old movies and stuff, and you see Telly Savalas with hair. He used to have hair when he was first starting out as an actor. By the time he was Kojak, he was really bald. Plus, I don't like lollipops. Kojak used to suck lollipops all the time. Yeah, the Dirty Dozen, that's a classic. So I missed soup du jour, but we'll do it now. It's time. I already have it. I have a Baja Blast. So that's the soup du jour, the soup of the day. Mountain Dew again. There's the cat dance. You can't drink Mountain Dew and not do the cat dance. There, that way. It's always the opposite way for me. I'm pointing to the right, but the computer's over there to my left. But the camera...
Oh,
is that way.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Lori, I missed your beer run. Sorry. I owe Lori a beer run. Cheers, Lori. There you go. I'll pay you back.
Oh, yeah.
There, we're going to cross the road the Rude Man way. Can you imagine driving that tractor and trying to get it into traffic with that? Guy was nuts. There's dog meat. Let's see, where am I going? This way? This equipment is really slow. Redeem Uber. What? Uh-oh. Rob quit. Rob. No. Rob quit. Where'd he go? Oh no, he wrecked the combine into the telephone pole got upset and quit. Poor Rob. Yeah, this equipment is bad. I need new equipment really bad, but I don't have any money. The Drifter from the Hours. Hello. That's an unusual name. Where'd you come up with that name? Look how slow this combine is. Terrible. Who's the MIA? I thought it was going to take me all day to do this one field. And it pretty much did. Lori's little boy is named Rob, Bill. I don't know if you knew that. And he comes in once in a while. So I've got him. I had him driving earlier. You like the round balers, huh? I usually do the square if I do bales. No particular reason. I think if I was a real farmer, I'd do round bales because you can make them so much bigger. Back when I was a kid, we didn't have round bales. They were all square. Well, they're never square. They're rectangular. But we didn't use string either. We used wire. The guy I worked for liked big bales, and so his bales were always like 120, 130 pounds. I barely weighed that, and I was throwing those bales around. I think I was about 160 back then. 160, 165. I was just a kid. And I was throwing around 120-pound bales. Although I wouldn't necessarily say I was throwing them around. I was moving them and loading them on a trailer, but you had to learn how to do it or you'd hurt yourself. You're going to go missing on Thursday night, huh? MIA on Thursday. Man, I need a faster combine. It's terrible. But I'd have to cheat money in to do it. I don't have any. 100,000, that's it. I'm going to have to sell this rice right away. How long does that husking process take? No, he's coming to the United States, Lori. Bill used to come here every summer into Oregon, but then COVID happened. Is this your first time back since then, Bill? I think it is. I can't remember. Do I run a combine with GPS? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, a lot of the times I do. I don't think this combine has GPS on it, though. I'd have to put it on. This is just a combine that came with the map, so. Besides that, Bill, I thought you were married. Don't you have a hot date every time you go out? Man, I can't wait to make some money and get some better equipment. Now, this is a small map, so there's no way I can get some of my bigger equipment in here. Might have to go with the Kloss this time. Farm Sim 19, eh? Yeah, I haven't played Farm Sim 19 since I got 22, but that's pretty normal though. When I had 13 and then 15 came out, I stopped playing 13. When 17 came out, I stopped playing 15. When 19 came out, I stopped playing 17. And then, of course, when 22 came out, I stopped playing 19. And then after 22 came out, I stopped playing the game altogether. And I know people always ask me, but you're playing it now. I'm streaming it. When I say I'm not playing the game anymore, what that means is I don't play the game for fun anymore. So I come in on Tuesday, I do a stream for 2 hours and then shut the game off. Thursday I come in, I do another 2 hours and I shut the game off, and then I don't touch it again until next week. I don't play this game for fun anymore. I probably got 20,000 hours of game time on Farm Sim because I've been playing, well, for 10 years at least, maybe longer. All right, let's go down the other corner here. NASCAR Jimmy Johnson. I'm not much of a John Deere. I use them once in a while, but I mostly use Case. Yeah, the thing is, with equipment, I don't usually buy equipment just for the brand. I normally buy the equipment for the job. So I would do that in real life as well. I'm not stuck with being a fan of one particular brand. equipment, I would get the equipment that was best for the job. If it was John Deere, it'd be John Deere. But there's more to it than that. I'd get the equipment that's best for the job, that you can afford. And a lot of times John Deere stuff's just too damn expensive. I've only got the one combine, so that one of the fields I have is corn, and I'd like to get to that, but I might have to. I don't know. I might check into leasing another combine, or maybe another tractor. I don't know. I've only got $100,000, so I'm not sure what the lease on a combine would be. Yeah, I've done that before, Drifter. I've done that before when I've played. There was a couple maps that I played where I started off with absolutely nothing, no money, no equipment, and no land. I start the map and sell everything, and then dump the money. So I'm starting off with absolutely nothing, and then you have to do contracts to make money, and you have to lease equipment. So I would lease equipment to do the contracts until I made enough money to buy a piece of land, and I'd just keep leasing equipment till I made enough money to buy some more land. Anyway, it's a slow process. It took me months to get up enough equipment and enough land to farm. It's kind of fun to do, though. Start with absolutely nothing. The beehive, eh? Yeah, I've used that before. You think 50 is old? You guys must hate me. All right, well, that's dumping. Let's see if we've got any husked rice. I've got 23,000 so far. Oh, we get the husk as well. All right. I'm hoping we can sell the husks. Andy. All right. Pick up this. What is this? Are they considering this hay? Rice windrow is considered hay? That's interesting. You told Rob that you found a boyfriend? What did he say? Don't traumatize the boy. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I was just thinking, you know, there's nothing more precious than little boys and their moms. Not that I was ever a mama's boy, because my mom died when I was 6, and my stepmother used to just beat the shit out of us. I didn't have that kind of a childhood. And I hate to drive in this other field to get, but it is my field. At least I turned the destruction off. This tractor doesn't tow this trailer very good. Yeah, yeah. So I was telling you guys that Chewy's having a tough time. For the last 2 or 3 days, he's barely moved. He just lays, and the only time he's moved is when he has to either puke, poop, or pee. And he's just been doing it right in the floor and then moving a little bit so he's not laying in it. He's in pretty rough shape. Until this morning, I went in, I was going to get ready to take a shower, and we've got him locked in the bedroom, or in the bathroom, because the bathroom has vinyl floors, and they're easier to clean up if he has to go and we miss him. I'm going to have a mess cleaning the carpet, I'll tell you that. I'm going to have a professional come in. But anyway, he's been in pretty rough shape. But this morning, I noticed that he drank some water. It's been, like I said, 2 or 3 days since he's drank or eaten anything. This morning, I noticed there was some water gone and some of the food was gone. And he's still just laying there. But I went in and I was getting ready for my shower. And I opened the door, and he got up. And the bathroom has a door to the outside as well, and it's a screen door, and that door was open for fresh air. And he got up and he walked over to the screen door and put his nose on it like he was trying to push it open. And I thought, oh my God, he hasn't moved in 3 days. So I let him outside, and he did go out and take a whiz, and then he plopped himself down on the deck in the sunlight and just laid there for another couple hours. But I don't know, maybe he's perking up a little bit. But I'm thinking that his organs are going. I mean, and he's, like I said, it's time. He's old enough. We've been waiting for, the time to come. Uh-oh. Put this thing up here. But it's good to see him perked up. And I told Carol, I said, I hate to see him. I don't want him to suffer. The last little puppy that we had, little dog that we had, was a cockapoo. And he got really sick. And we waited too long to take him to the vet. And by the time we got him to the vet said, oh, the poor guy, his organs are halfway shut down. That he's fading fast, and they had to put him down. And I thought, oh my God, was he suffering? I think he probably was, and we didn't know it. So I don't want that to happen to Chewy, but then I don't want him to put him down if he's still, got life in him. It just depends whether the doctor can tell us whether he's suffering or not. I don't know what to do with this crap right here. I'm going to go try to sell it, I guess, because I don't know what to do with it. Do I want to sell it? I need the money. All right, I'm gonna go see if I can sell this someplace. If not, I might have to put one of my own sell points in. I want one of these Vultras that has the steering wheel in the back that you can switch back and forth to. That one's kind of cool. No Tim today, huh? And no Craig. Where's Craig been? Is John still here? John, if you're still here, what you working on today? Man, this cab is quiet, isn't it? You can barely hear the tractor. Remember those tractors we used to get where you could open the doors and windows and stuff like that? Can you not do that anymore? Every time this game gets more sophisticated, it's less sophisticated. I noticed a couple banana trees. You got banana trees in here. It's kind of funny that they've got those wind turbines up on a hill like that. Those wouldn't work unless the wind is not going to come through that hill. You'd have to have wind going one direction. I mean, what if the wind came from the other direction and the hill stopped the wind? Those things would never run. Yeah, I did go and take a look at him, at his channel, Allie. As a general rule, I don't watch YouTubers that do the same kind of stuff I do. And I have a reason for that I won't go into today. But yeah, normally I don't watch anybody that does the same stuff that I do. same games and stuff like that. But I did go over and check him out. He's got an interesting way of playing Fallout 4. His narratives are a little bit different. Brock Martin, how you doing? Oh, and by the way, Ali, I did subscribe to his channel too. Okay, this is... Alright, it doesn't take it. So I gotta find some place that takes hay. Where was that other... Was it at the dealer? Okay, there was a place on the map. That's Mr. Woods. So it wasn't that one. The biomass might take it. Pioneer Selling Station. I don't remember what that was. Is that where I'm at? That might be where I'm at. Bales. Mr. Bales. I wonder if he's got a place for selling grass and straw and stuff like that. There was a debris crusher, the Gaucho restaurant. I don't know. Let me go take a look. There was a place that had another sell point I want to look at. I almost got killed right now. The missus is at work and the damn doggo thinks he's the boss and just slammed himself across the bed. Well, he probably is the boss. That dog could probably take you to court and prove that he's the boss. So, Brock, how's the world treating you where you're at? Okay, what's this? I think, is this just a farm? All right, I can put one of my sell points in that takes everything, but I wanted to find out what the ones on the map did before I did that. Because maps is small, there usually isn't a lot of places you can put stuff unless you take up farmland. Yeah, I think it was the dealer that was had another sell point. Let me see. If not, I might be able to throw one in at the dealer. Like, see, what is that? What is this one over here? What is this? Right here. He's not accepted here. Okay. All right. Let me see what kind of room I've got around here. Where's my farm at? There it is. I got lost. I'm lost. I could put something down here. And I don't know if I'm going to... See, I'm never going to use that clamp. I never use those damn things. Might be able to put something in there. If I take that clamp out, I might be able to put like a silo in there or something. Not much room around here. Mm-hmm. There isn't a lot of room, is there? A cane corso. What is that? Is that an animal? A cane corso? I'll have to look that up. Pretty good day so far. All right, let me see if I can... I'm not going to use that thing. Let's... I can sell it. Okay, let's sell that. And then let's do... I don't think that I can put... Container. Okay, silo. I don't think there's room for a Maurice in there. Not really. Okay, so I don't know. I'll have to find room for that. But let's see if I can get tools and containers, production, selling point. Sell everything. I can put that in very easily here. Okay, I'll do that. Get my truck back. Double Ott's in the house. Hey, Double Ott, how you doing? Good to see ya. Remember when?
Oh yeah.
Cheers, Lori. Remember when I used to say Ott all the time? And oh my God, what was his name? Ginger Scott. Ginger Scott. What was his name? Now I forgot it. Oh my God. How could I forget? Alan. Was his name Alan? Anyway, he used to get mad at me because I used to say Ott all the time. And I said it because he got mad at me. If why do you say that all the time? I would say instead of 007, I would say 007. And he didn't like it. And so he gave me, he came after me one day. Why do you keep saying that? And you know what that did? That just meant now I'm going to say it all the damn time. And I did. I said, look, I have not to do today. And I'd say not and ought. That was so funny. You had to be there. I can be mean sometimes. I don't want to be mean. When I say mean, I'm talking like gremlin mean, or imp mean, kind of comically mean. I don't say things to hurt people necessarily. I mean, nowadays you can say anything you want and it's going to hurt somebody because everybody's offended by every damn thing. I come in and say, look, there's clouds in the sky. Oh, God, don't say that. You said that just because it made me mad. I'm offended by that. What, you're offended because I said there were clouds in the sky? So you can't say anything anymore. But I try not to say anything's going to upset somebody on purpose. I don't want people to feel bad. But that being the case, something like that, if you tell me that that you don't like me saying ought, I'm going to say it all the time. It is hay. So you get hay from rice windrow. Isn't that interesting? Who hot mic'd? It was Craig. Remember, his mom was always watching some American TV show, and we could hear her watching it. Remember that? Now, when I say she was watching an American show, Craig lives in England, north of England, or North England, Great Britain. So, in the north. Andy's in Devon, and Craig was from the north. But I don't know where his computer was at his mom's house, but she would watch some American game show or something, and we could hear the TV. And his mom laughing and hooting and hollering, and it was just funny. Oh, is that Nacho Cast? Hey, Nacho Cast is here. I checked your page out the other day at recommendation from Allie. On recommendation from Allie. I like your style on your Fallout 4 vids. They were kind of fun, and I subscribed to you. So every little subscription helps. I know. My page is on the decline, but I don't care. I'm 71 years old. I can't keep doing this forever. Chewy's Chewy's here. Chewy Brown, how you doing, Chewy? Good to see you. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Nacho. Like I say, everyone helps. My goal was to get 5,000 subscribers when I started. That was my goal. And I told everybody, if I get 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to retire. And the reason I did that is the town that I live in has 5,000 population. And in my mind, I thought, if I get 5,000 subscribers, that means everybody in my hometown is watching me. Which is silly, but that was my goal. And so I reached that a while back, and as you can see, I didn't retire. But the thing is that I'm happy with what I've got. When I live stream, I can talk to everybody. I know everybody by their first name. I don't have to sit here and not answer somebody's chat when it goes by. I can't imagine having a big old channel where you can't even respond to people. I know YouTubers that never respond to any of their people because they can't. There's too many. Can you imagine? I can't imagine having 100,000, much less 1 million. Did I not do that? Is he stuck or something? Let me check this guy here. No, he's full up. Oh, I've got the wrong trailer. Oh, silly me. I'm having to switch off. This is the first day on this map, and I didn't come in with any kind of money. So I've only got one tractor. All right, this should work. Yeah, I remember the days when I'd get 100 or 2,000, 102 subs a month, and man, I thought I was doing well, and I guess I was. When I started. See, the thing is, I didn't start till I retired. I retired at 60, and I started this, Farm Sim. So Farm Sim 13. And I didn't think I'd get anybody. And I was surprised. I can tell you the first day that I got a subscriber that wasn't either a friend or family, I just about wet my pants. I was so excited. Because I didn't think I'd ever get anybody watching me. It was just not even something I even thought about. I just figured if I could get some of my friends to watch me, I'd be doing well. So it's kind of funny because I think there was only 10 people, and one day I got one person I didn't know, and I thought, oh my God. And so I started looking out my backyard, and I'd say, look. Or down in my living room, and I would say, okay, there's 10 people sitting in my living room watching my YouTube channel. And I envisioned that in my mind. And then pretty soon I had 100 people. Well, the living room isn't that big. So then I would look out the picture window to the backyard, and I would say, okay, and I get a pretty good sized backyard, it's about 1/4 of an acre. And I looked down there and I said, look, 100 people sitting out there watching a big screen TV on the deck, watching me. And then, of course, I had 1,000, and I don't know what the hell to do by then. But, yeah, it was fun. It was fun, but I didn't think I'd ever. I remember the first time I looked at my analytics. Very first time. I had maybe a couple hundred subscribers, and I'd never looked at the analytics. One day I popped over there and I saw that the analytics said that I had people watching me from 96 different countries. And I almost fell on the floor. Are you kidding me? 96 different countries watching me? It was unbelievable. And that's when I decided that, wow, this internet is kind of a powerful thing. I was playing the Rude Man way, yeah. I always have. It's a little deceiving, but once I explain it, most people understand. Yeah, Bill. Bill's still mad at me because I banned him. You ban a guy one time, . 'Cause All right, here's the rude man way. This is how to do the rude man way. If I was trying to haul hay across this busy street, that's how I'd do it. That meme is unbelievable. Who's driving here? Bill. I got Bill working. This is an unbelievable feat, getting Bill to work. Do a good job, Bill. Bill's running the combine. Double Aught, how you been lately? You're still kicking, I see that. That's an achievement nowadays. I'm still kicking, but just not very high. Yeah, there's Bill's way. That's Bill's way. I forgot the Baja Blast. Double Aught says he's alive. It is a crazy world. It really certainly is. Uh-oh. My trailer got caught on the downspout. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting because I can, in my lifetime, and this is hard for people to believe, they just don't think about it. Everybody, their life revolves around what has happened to them in their lifespan. So if you're 20 years old, it's hard to imagine that we didn't used to have cell phones, okay? It gets worse than that. I'm old enough to remember when we didn't have a telephone at all. And then when we did, it was a party phone. It was a party line. So we would have a block of people all on the same telephone line. And you would pick it up and you could hear people talking and you'd have to wait for your turn to be able to make a phone call. And if you needed to make a phone call in an emergency or maybe a semi-emergency, you had to get on the phone and tell people, hey, I've got an emergency, I need the phone. And they would say, okay, we're getting right off. And they would get off so you could use the phone. But before that, we didn't have a phone at all. We didn't get television until I was almost in junior high. And then it wasn't a color, it was black and white television. And there were only 3 channels, ABC, NBC, and CBS. And one of them, I can't remember which one, I think it was ABC, didn't come in very good. It was, and the only way to get TV was to put an antenna on the roof and then twist it around and hope you could get a signal from the local TV station. And that was it. And now we got telephones that are teeny tiny. I mean, my smartphone will take phone calls and texts and stuff. I mean, it's amazing. But it's hard for people to realize that there are people like me that have lived through those times and all the things that have changed technology-wise in that short period of time of 50 to 60 years. Because I'm 71 today. Not today, but right now. But in say 50, 60 years, the changes that I've seen, and to see some of the stuff that's going on in the world and in our country now is almost unbelievable. It's people used to get after saying something, say 30, 40 years ago, somebody would say something and they would say, oh, you're full of crap. That's a conspiracy theory. That would never happen in this country. And then, of course, all of that stuff has happened. And so was it really a conspiracy theory? No, it wasn't. It was true. And you were just finding out about it. Amazing stuff. And so whenever somebody accuses somebody of saying something that's a conspiracy theory now, I say, I'm not so sure anymore. Well, that's just too crazy. What you're saying is just too crazy. It would never happen. We've said that before, and it did happen. So I don't like that people do that anymore. When people say, oh, you're crazy, that's conspiracy. Because I don't think it is. I think it's probably true. 9 out of 10 times it is. And people just try to dismiss it as being conspiracy. Normal's only on the dryer. You're not very far from me. Yeah, when you guys see me looking up this way, that's what I'm looking at. I have a clock that shines on the wall or the ceiling from across the room. When you see me look this way, that's what I'm looking at, is that clock. It's nap time. No. People think I take a nap every day. I don't. Ah! Oh my God. That combine just ran into me. Stop. No. Bill's driving the combine. Look what he's doing to me. Bill, stop it. Oh my God, let me go. He won't let me go. Well, for crying out loud. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. I got to get out of here before he chases me down. Chewy, what's new today? I didn't get to talk to you today. Andy's getting ready for bed. Hey, Andy, did your meat ever, I don't know, what would you call that? Come to fruition? Is it done brewing? Your mead? I wanted to get a mead kit just to do it, because I've never had mead. All right. So it's 3:00 here, and Bill wants me to leave. So it is time for me to end the stream, I guess. Look, they've got balloons in this map. That's kind of weird that they have those things on the side of a hill. Over here, we put them on the top of the hill so they can get wind from any direction. You would have to have wind coming from this direction, wouldn't you? Because if it was coming from the other direction, it'd go right over the hill and miss the blades. Or something. A massacre in Brazil. Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm going to call it a day. I'll be back on Thursday. I think I'm going to continue on in Brazil because it's kind of fun. I have done rice before. It was on a map on Farm Sim 17. And we talked about it recently. I haven't done rice since then. So I will be back on Thursday. You guys take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. And I'll see you on Thursday. In the meantime, have fun playing games. Ta-ta for now.